that genuine? Damn, Rachel can get down to some genuine. Welcome back to the Cure for Boredom. Hope my fill-in was adequate last week. I was finishing up my holiday in Cortina for the Olympics. Good news is I completed my set of dildos in all the ring colours, so I got that going for me, which is nice. Then now, please lower your expectations accordingly. Here are your hosts, Jim and Steve.
In all our glory. You lied to me, Steve. You said you were not going to bring Rachel back with a new one, and she did. She came back.
I wasn't, and then I did.
You did. Because you just can't. You can't. You're the perfectionist. You need that. So, yeah. But welcome. We're back again. We're back. Another exciting edition. I'm on fire. I just had that sugary donut, and I'm like, or not donut, it's a cookie. Crumble cookie. This song is just, I want to be in a nightclub. I'm ready to grind.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. So what's going on?
Listen to the fucking song, man.
Well, I'll let you listen. So good for you. So, yeah. So I think we got no plans for tonight. We're just gonna show up, start talking. Maybe a surprise guest.
Not a surprise.
Well, not a surprise for you and me.
We teased it last week.
Did we?
Teased it for 2 weeks.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing then.
And then we also, God bless America. If you haven't done it, Shoresy season 5 is on Hulu now.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it, get it. Next week, we're gonna spoil the shit out of it.
So I got a call today from Joey. He was about to start the sixth episode of Shoresy. So he was loving it. Yeah, it's such a solid show. God. Next week we'll talk about it, I think.
Let's just bring the guest in.
Yeah, sure.
I hate to see him sitting there.
Yeah. So our first guest and our only guest is an old friend. He's recognizable to most of our audience now. Again, I'll just keep it short and sweet. Our next guest, Mr. Dan Crum. And there he is. Welcome, sir. Good to have you.
Dude, our fucking women's curling team shit the bed like 2 matches in a row.
Oh, for the bronze?
Yes.
Yeah.
The fucking captain. Did you see the last stone she threw?
I did not catch it, so I did not know this was a beating up the curling women's team.
Dude, I was so vested. I was so hopeful.
Canada did cheat, by the way.
Not the ladies, right?
No, the men.
No, the men,
right.
They did.
No, they touched the
double touch. The double tap.
Double touch.
That was funny though. I got to tell you, when the Swedish guy confronts the Canadian, he's like, "Fuck off." I was like, "Wow,
that was
I
the
like
video
it."
I showed last week. That was one of the videos I tried to show.
Yeah, that was so great. I was like, "Wow, that guy's not really straight. He's not originally from Canada. Must be, because Canadians are much more polite than that."
Right.
But no, it was good.
The curling that gets me is all of them have real jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
real regular jobs. And
yeah, the dude from the U.S. that won the silver with the couples, he's an insurance salesman on
the girl is a lab tech. She's just a lab tech.
Well, I think there's a handful of Olympic sports that are, that's their hobby, so to speak. They have a day job that does something else.
Well, you were talking about on last week's episode, that guy that's been in like 5 Olympics, and he's like, as long as
he's 44 years old. Yeah,
I'm going to keep going.
Dude, I love that guy. He was fun.
Yeah.
You would think though, with the popularity of curling, you could start a professional league.
You'd think. I think right now it's high. I think it's one of the most popular sports in the Olympics this year.
I mean, I see cornhole on.
There's cornhole.
I know.
Yeah.
Steve, we saw dudes just slamming into each other with a football with no padding.
Yeah, I mean,
football.
I got a list of stuff. You
got our sport,
Steve. You got to bring up that fucking Pasa Peso, that thing I sent you, that weird, like Swedish baseball thing.
Yeah.
You got to bring that up and show that to Jim. That's that's crazy.
Dan, all of this just leads to Steve and I's new professional sports league eventually getting made and becoming to fruition.
Yeah, I know.
We have it. I mean, it's like
AI.
I mean,
it'd be like real life basketball.
Yeah, right. I mean, next thing I think we design uniforms.
We had uniforms. We have bike shorts.
Yeah. The bike shorts. Are those going to be the uniform? I mean, we talked about the bike shorts, but
dude, the pink bike shorts. That was like your screen. That was like your screenshot for that episode.
Dude,
those were pretty money. I mean,
so were the male models. They were money.
God.
You got to pull up that. You talk about wacky sports. Pull that thing up, man. I went down a rabbit hole when I saw that because I was like, this can't be real.
Did you see the one I had the try-goal soccer game?
Yeah, I've seen that on ESPN.
That was wild.
What's it called? It's called something.
I like try-goal soccer. That sounds better to me.
It's called something else. But I've seen it. Like 3 teams playing.
Okay.
Soccer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's crazy shit out there. It's wild.
There really is.
Right. So
I mean, they made slapping a sport.
Dude, that's crazy shit too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would way rather watch curling than cornhole.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. But no, I just Olympics this year. Some things have caught my eye, and I've paid attention. Then some days I'm like, I haven't watched much Olympics, so I'm hit and miss. But the curling,
talked about the
biathlon.
That's crazy.
I like the
biathlon's amazing,
dude. They collapse at the end, or just the cross country. That's the U.S. one.
The shooting part, like that, just changes all of it for me.
There was some chick she'd like hit like,
dude.
She never misses.
Oh, but I mean, she's not. It's not even. It's like
boom, 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 boom. Yeah,
blink,
she's so fast.
Blink. It's like, damn,
dude. They're all laying there and she's gone, and they're just all still laying there. They're like 10,
one of the
15 seconds.
The announcer guy said that the thing's about as big as a CD.
Yep.
And the guns don't have sights on it.
It's 50. It's 50 meters.
Yeah, you have to have they don't have like magnification sights at all. It's
just all regular
sight on top of the gun, like the little groove thing, and that's how they're shooting.
I mean, I'm telling right now, the CAAs should be, working to getting her. We're going to need you into the.
And then they jump Alps, up and throw the gun on like
those
a backpack.
Bond movies. She just skis up to the top, plants in and shoots people, and then it skis off. And think about when the bad guys are trying to chase it, they got no shot. They got zero shot.
Did you see the one where it wasn't cross country biathlon, but they had like to ski uphill?
Yeah,
like around like obstacles. And then they had to skate. Then they had to ski down. I can't remember what it's called.
Country. Those guys doing all the time.
This stuff they're just making up.
Well,
they're trying to get more winter sports. I'm convinced.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's tough. There's they gotta have to. I don't know.
Did you see that girl get clipped the other night?
Clipped on what?
Took the skate to the eye.
No, on what?
About the eye.
Doing what?
One of the speed skating things, with the big long blade.
Oh, yeah.
They got tangled up and fell, and the heel hit her goggles and then clipped her helmet off. And it was like a slow motion 4K deal. And you saw the blood 2 frames later just start to pour out of her head.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened more often. Like when they go down and their feet go up and someone getting their leg sliced maybe or something, you think? Because those skates are pretty sharp, I think, right? I mean,
the hockey skates are really sharp too. I mean, there was that guy. That goalie that almost died a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
took a blade across his jugular.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That thing I was thinking of it's cross country skiing and mountaineering combined called skimo. Cross country skiing, and downhill skiing combined.
Oh.
And that was an event this year.
Well, if they really want to do it, they'll do fun stuff, down the sled track, and then they put a guy on a ladder, like sled on the ladder. You got 4 guys, and just take that. See if you win a medal. Anybody who finishes wins a medal. That's it right there. But snowball fights. How come we don't have that? Like dodgeball in the snow,
right?
That would be. I'd watch that.
No, and I again, last week's episode when Steve was talking about the 1984 team, like,
Or just
it's a travesty that those medals got sold. Like, America should be like,
they're on Putin's desk right
paying,
now.
paying helping those guys live out their lives.
And it's crazy. I mean, it's like the girl that's skiing for China.
Yeah, the U.S. chick,
Yeah,
Eileen
Gu.
Gu.
I mean,
Goo from
but
yeah.
I mean, they paid her like $15 million.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
I know. I don't blame her at all.
Are you
Yeah.
eligible?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm eligible. Okay, then go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, still could compete in the same sport you're going to do anyways.
Yeah.
And even though she's smart and going to Stanford, she's totally an influencer. So
And she sets herself up for life.
Yeah, I'll take 15 million to be, China.
And people are mad at her. Like, whatever. I don't know.
Well,
Why? Who cares?
I know.
The MAGAs are mad at her.
I know.
It's
Not
the
very
same
true.
people. Yeah, it's the same.
How
people that
appropriate.
are-
They're snowflaking.
Yeah, I know.
Snowflakes.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's there that the ones
I got
that
it.
are
I got
mad.
another winter sport. How about like paintball in the winter in the snow? You got your guys are going for the flag, and those guys are on skis.
You wear
and then you
winter camo.
And then you got the guys that are moving in the middle. You got them on like snowshoes, and then you got you guys hunkered down like in an igloo garden base. You got a whole thing going there. Like, why not? I don't know.
They have the triathlons. Okay, like I think you add curling to the biathlon, so when their heart rate's like really high, have to throw those rocks. That would be like the ultimate. Yeah. You got to shoot stuff.
They're at 100 miles an hour,
rocks.
then they got to go down to 1 mile an hour.
Yeah.
You got to put it in a 4-foot circle.
But think about I think about the guys. I mean, I got dibs on the sweep. I'm a sweeper.
Yeah. I miss
fun.
like the old brooms too.
The what?
Yeah,
Like the old brooms when they had like the brooms that were like real
actual brooms.
Yeah. Not like
Have you-
Swiffers. Now they
I
have.
know.
Have you seen any of the video of them doing it and showing how in 7
it turns to
seconds
water?
it can melt? Yeah, it can melt
Yeah.
the ice.
That's all it is. Just
It's
keeps
pretty
the
impressive.
ice slick.
Yeah,
so.
it's pretty impressive. For sure.
Give them fire. That would be cool.
Yeah, I got a blowtorch. Just. I'm telling you though, I got to a point where now every time it comes on, I'm like, okay, they're gonna play out. They're gonna try to play for the 2.
No,
They're gonna knock the 2, and like they do exactly. I know exactly what's happening.
the strategy gets kind of repetitive.
It is. I mean, it's okay. They got the hammer. They got the hammer. They just need to hold. It's like it's so funny. I just like.
Well, I mean, like I told you what happened, but the American captain screwed up twice today, and that's how they lost to Canada. It was her fault twice.
Oh
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I was really vested. I put 3 hours into that today, and I was hoping they'd win.
Steve and I have been talking about it. And I'm sure you will watch it, but we're not going to get up early at 5:00 in the morning. But men's U.S. Canada.
I'll just watch it on
game.
Peacock.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I predict maybe a couple of brouhahas, maybe a couple little chippy moments.
You got teammate on teammate violence there, guys.
See,
that are
I have a hard time.
NHL team.
Like I was rooting for the U.S. women, just as this is going. I was like, okay, I'm kind of rooting for U.S. women, but I've been rooting for the men, but now with Canada, it's like Canada and U.S. I'm kind of a hard time. And my guy Macklin Celebrini, like I want him to.
Dude, Mason's gone to quite a few games. Like he'll drive down
He's fucking
like
incredible,
4 or 5
dude.
times a year.
He's like the new Sidney Crosby.
It is crazy how good he is.
I mean, those guys got down at the Four Nations.
They really did, and that's why I think could be that animosity. That Four Nation thing was crazy.
Yeah,
but we don't get that this year. Are they doing it again?
No, I don't think so. Not
because I think the Olympics kind of screwed all. Too much time off. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. So I'm kind of looking forward to.
No, and it's a big deal. I mean, it's not 1984. Nothing could ever be 1984 again. But it's kind of cool. It's cool that it was U.S. Canada in both finals.
Yeah, you kind of knew that going in.
Celebrini's gonna deflect one in to win it.
Yeah, that video.
Is Crosby playing?
Yeah.
He is playing. He's going to try and go.
Because of injury. I don't know. I haven't heard about the injury thing.
Oh,
he didn't play last one. Yeah. Last game.
I did not hear. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go till you can't go no more.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, and those dudes are so big. It's crazy how good they skate.
Oh yeah, dude. I was telling Jim about this earlier. I started watching a hockey game that came up on my YouTube feed. I watch it in pieces because it's 3 hours and 30 minutes long. So I'm at the second intermission. It's the game 2 of the 1978 Stanley Cup Finals. Okay.
New York Rangers and
No.
Is it Edmonton?
No. 78.
Who is it?
Montreal Canadiens.
Oh,
and
Canadians.
Boston Bruins.
Okay.
Canadiens.
Oh, and they hate each other.
And it's from Montreal. Okay. This game's in Montreal.
Montreal.
And so the things that strike me is how small the goalie pads are.
Right.
And the gloves and the blockers.
And the no helmets on some guys.
Yeah, a lot of guys. Some guys are wearing them. A lot of guys aren't.
No masks, for sure.
And it's really hard to follow the puck. Okay.
Right. Because the video's not probably the greatest in the world.
But I never realized. I mean, I kind of at the time, but it's so far gone you forget because it's been over 20 years that they took the 2-line pass away in hockey.
Oh,
because the 2-line pass was going under the 2-line rules,
throwing that puck all the way down,
it slows it down so much because guys you can't get out. You got to stay.
Right.
You know? And it grinds the thing to a halt. But these guys are the goalies are really good, but it's not near as fast.
That's the thing. It looks a lot slower. Like the puck handling and the passing, it doesn't look as like the guys' movement aren't as athletic either. I think guys on skates now are like super athletic.
Well, yeah,
even the big guys.
You watch the NHL compared to any level below it, and the skating is so much better at that level. These guys are huge. They're like NFL linemen skating. It's crazy how athletic they are and how good they skate. Because you remember when Stockton had with the Lightning and the Thunder, the minor league team down in Stockton?
Isn't it a song? Lightning and the Thunder.
Yeah, but they had a minor league team and it was like way minor. And I would go down there with my dad and we'd watch games and it was just like, it was hockey, but it was the skating was so bad. Like they were just so, not graceful.
Part of it though is too, and I can kind of attest to this. They're not as talented skaters, but the ice is shit.
That's true. That is very true.
The ice is absolute shit. Yeah.
It's like it's the pass and it starts rolling. Like,
okay, you guys are old enough to remember. Do you remember their Sacramento had a minor league hockey team when we were kids? We were young. We were probably 10.
I honestly do not remember.
Sacramento had a minor league hockey team when we were kids. It was like,
where the hell they play? Out on Del Paso?
No. So the drive-in theater on 50, the drive-in movie theater on 50.
Were they outdoors?
No, right next to it where the
that rink. Yeah, they had a rink.
There was a rink there where the indoor kart place is now. The indoor go-kart place.
Off Bradshaw.
Yeah, there was a rink there, and they played there. Because my dad would take me and my sister, because he loved it. We would go. They were the Sacramento Rebels. They were red.
I do not remember
red, black,
that
and white. And we would go watch minor league hockey.
Well, we've talked about the only minor league thing Sacramento I always remember. Well, old soccer, but baseball, the Solons. Here's an interesting story. I talked to a guy on the phone yesterday. 91 years old, and he was talking about how he was I was helping him with his bill and stuff, and he said, he was in the hospital, and he's been out and in the hospital for 4 months.
Oof.
Now he's 91, and I'm telling you, he sounded like he'd been 65. Like he did not sound 91 at all. And so I'm talking to him, and I said, "Can I ask what you were in the hospital for?" After, because we were it was kind of a nice conversation, and he's like, "Yeah," he's like, and he describes this medical thing he had, and I don't know what, but he used the word atomic. So I was like, and then he says, "Well," and he asks me, have you ever heard of a guy named Werner von Braun?" And I went,
Yeah.
the Nazi like scientists? He says, yeah. He worked for NASA. I work for NASA. He hired me. I worked with him on the atomic rocket. When we were starting space, I was with him, and we are one of the very first tests we had. I got exposed, and we did a rocket test. He said off some island like 700 miles off of Hawaii, and he said he was at. It reminded me of that Oppenheimer scene when they test, because he was saying he had this stuff on and he had this helmet on, and he said he has after effects that he's been dealing with from this incident, and he tells me that when it happened, he immediately went blind and deaf. I was like, what? And I'm okay. And I'm immediately I'm looking up this information. It's just, this shit's checking out. Like, he's legitimate, I think. Right. So then he tells me something that's crazy. He says, and I lost all of my teeth except for my 2 back molars.
Well, he got a lot of exposure.
Well, I said, did it like from the blast? Did it like knock your teeth out? He goes, no. 3 hours later, when I was in the hospital, my teeth start falling out. He's like, I've been gumming it for 60 years. I was like,
that's
no
crazy.
shit.
He's still alive.
Right. And he's 91 and he sounds, otherwise he's physically, he says he's feeling okay. He's fine. And then I start getting into it. And he says, yeah, back in the day, I was selected to play professional baseball by the New York Yankees in 1951. And I'm like, what? He played baseball and he couldn't sign with the Yankees because there's no draft, right? But he was going to sign with them. He was in college. He was playing baseball in college. I can't remember the college he was at, but he said he was playing baseball in college, but he was going for his master's degree or PhD in rocket science. And he already had his bachelor's degree at 18 years old. So this guy's like super smart. And the Yankees select him to play. And he said the Major League Baseball wouldn't let him play because in the rules back in the day, if you're enrolled in college, you have to wait until after you graduate. There's like some rule. So he didn't realize that he was enrolled in school, but he had already had his degree. He could have signed with them and left and played and kept going back to school, whatever. So then 2 years later, once he finishes his degree, he signed with the Cardinals. He never made it to the big leagues, but he signed with the Cardinals. But he was talking about he played with Mickey Mantle when Mickey Mantle was coming up as a shortstop.
Did you look him up to see if there's anything in baseball with his
name?
I
did. I'm not going to say his name publicly, but his information checks out.
Wow.
With NASA and also with the Cardinals.
Dude, I saw Chernobyl. Those guys melted down into goo after like a couple hours.
That was that show was incredible. But yeah, this guy, I was like, God damn, what a fascinating life. Like, think about that.
All with you on the phone because you're trying to help him out.
I'm like, I don't care. I spent like 45 minutes talking with him. Probably not supposed to be doing that, but it was cool, man. Just talking to this old guy. And then, then he says, and I mentioned, he says, oh yeah, me and a bunch of guys that played baseball professionally, we for the last 50 years, we've been getting together every few months. We'd have breakfast or whatever. There was 12 of us. He's like, we're down to 2 now. I was like, oh, right. It breaks my heart. And I go, and he says, yeah. And then I was like thinking, do you remember, there's a guy named Kuno Berrigan. He lived in Elk Grove. He played Major League Baseball for just a short period of time. But anyways, he married somebody we went to high school with, married his mom. And Kuno used to watch when I was in high school, and I talked to him all the time. Cool guy, old guy. Kuno died 2 years ago. And I mentioned, I know a guy that played for the Cubs for a couple of years, kind of close to your age. His name's Kuno Berry. Kuno was in my group. We used to hang out all the time. Kuno, I miss Kuno. I was like, Jesus Christ, this guy's like, he knew everything. Cool. And it was just a cool old guy that's like, 91 years old. That guy's lived a life, right? When it's his time, he's going to say, man, he had a good life. Although, I don't know, gumming his way through life after. Can you imagine that something happens like that and 3 hours later, all your teeth fall out? That's wild. That's wild. That's wild, wacky.
All right. Hey, I looked it up. The Sacramento Rebels.
Here we go.
semi-pro senior amateur hockey team, played in the California Western Hockey League from 75 to 78.
3 years. Wow.
Yeah. Well, the reason we went is because my dad grew up in Fresno, and the Fresno Falcons were in the same league, and they played in Fresno for decades. And we always went to Falcon games. And so for those 3 years, we would go watch the Rebels play Fresno whenever they came up here.
Got it.
And you want to, and you guys, your Shoresy thing, but I have a lifetime memory because my dad got to know the hockey players, and my dad taking me in the locker room when I was 7 or 8 years old.
Dan got exposed to dongs for the first time in his life.
And it reeked because Steve, you were talking about,
oh, those hockey rooms
the pads were leather, full of sweat. It was just, it reeked in there. And my dad's just walking me through there with
Dan had nightmares.
Old dudes, you're at Cal Fit, and old dudes are walking around butt ass naked.
Got one leg up on the stand.
Right next to you.
Yeah, how you doing there? Hey kid, how you doing? Sir, I'm only 7, but I make it a rule not to shake hands with a guy with his dick out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goddamn.
No, for sure.
Oh, so well, let's knock out the hats because I have a hat to show. But Steve, I see you've got the. Was that from the mystery hat box from the reveal from a couple weeks ago?
This was, and to follow up the mystery hat box.
Yeah.
Had that conversation, and this looked familiar because I got this hat in the last mystery box.
Yeah, that's
so. This is
so I had a dupe. Steve got a dupe.
Oh yeah, dude! You could tell from last week's from last week's episode when Jim got the hat that he already had. Jim was I don't even care anymore. Steve put his last hat on. You're move the bus. I don't even.
I was like, God damn it! That's the one.
And mine has one. His looks familiar.
Yeah.
Mine has a pink bill, so that's a little slightly all pink on the top. Yeah,
I like the pink one.
Mine's the opposite, pink with the blue one, I think.
And I did like Steve's black and silver and black one with whatever that weird logo was, the 3 or whatever on it, the 2 or whatever that was. That was a cool hat.
Dan, are you wearing a? Yeah, I like that one. That's the one I like.
This is
that logo.
The 2012 World Series.
World Series, yeah. I think I have that with the black bill. But
did you listen to the Giants today?
I heard they won 10-5.
Yeah. Did you listen though?
I didn't.
I listened. I was just doing stuff outside, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's so good to hear baseball, even though it's terrible guys you'll never see." But it was just listening to John and
Flem.
Was Flem on? John and Hype, and just
Flem might be the
baseball.
Olympics.
Yeah, maybe it is. Just talking about baseball, and it was as shitty as the Kings are, and that Super Bowl was terrible. Just it's good to hear baseball.
Yeah, enjoy while you can because probably won't be here next year.
Yeah, I'm out.
Strike
baseball.
Yeah, Steve's down on baseball.
All right, we won't talk about that anymore, Steve. It's a source of Steve.
I'll tell you, and this is the state of the Angels. They had their Artie talks to the press. Artie Moreno, the owner, talks to the press once a year in spring training, and they asked him about being competitive. And he said, well, did you see anybody see this? This is fucking
no.
He actually said this. Well, according to our fan feedback, winning isn't important to our fans. He said, according to the polls that we take, winning shows up somewhere outside of the top 5. Affordability is what fans want. They don't want winning.
Wow.
He actually fucking said that.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. He needs to go.
Yeah, if you're an owner and you don't say winning is a top priority, you're using the fans as an excuse, that's worse. Because if he was saying, winning is not the most important thing.
It's not the top 5.
That's fucking brutal.
Dude,
according to the fans.
Yeah.
I think you could make the argument that the Giants aren't doing much better for us. I mean, the Giants, they're not in the LA or New York market for sure, but they're just below that. And
they're using the top 10 in payroll,
right? And they're
not competitive. Not right now.
They're not spending money to get good backups.
Here's the thing. I think what the Giants' problem is, have had notoriously the last probably 10, 15 years a horrific minor league system. Their drafts after they went on their little run with the World Series win, they haven't drafted for shit. And that's a one thing. Again, hate the Dodgers all you want. And the Dodgers have obviously signed, but they have used amazing draft picks as draft capital to use for trades.
No, they get guys that come up and are the
Dodgers know how to draft,
right?
But they know how to spend, so that helps them.
Well,
but, yeah,
well,
I agree with
and
you.
they also get picks.
Yeah,
they also get picks for guys.
Mm-hmm.
They use those picks. You could develop guys when you're good up top, and you don't have to rush a guy through to get him to play. And a guy like Joey Bart is an example of what you're talking about.
Right.
High pick, going to be the next Buster Posey. They rush him through the system, and he's the thing is not everybody. That's the thing is you can go, yeah, you know what, the Dodgers have a great minor league system. That's fine, but show me what they do in the major leagues. Okay.
Yeah.
If you had a guy that was that good,
why
wouldn't you bring a guy in that gets paid less?
Well, I know, right? But the Dodgers have had that. They've had many draft picks that have come on. They were winning Rookie of the Year. Like it seemed like for almost every year they were winning Rookie of the Year with some. Like Will Smith's a guy that was drafted by them. There's a lot of guys that have. Yeah, Hernandez. I mean, there's like they continually get guys through the minor league system and bring them up, and they play well.
And you know what's beneficial though in that though? A lot of that's beneficial is when you surround them with studs,
great talents. Yeah,
it makes know if a guy is on the bubble and he gets to hit 7,
their system is well worked. But in the bottom line is they have the cash to fall back on to use when they need pushes, when they need to get a guy, and the signing in the offseason to keep reloading, and they can get Ohtani and Freeman and Mookie Betts, and it's like ridiculous.
And I don't even care. I don't even care about the WBC.
Yeah,
the thing about going to Chavez. It's like it's an event. It doesn't matter if it's a day game or night game or whatever. Like that place is full. They're making money. It's the Giants were better last year, but they were terrible for since COVID at having people come out. And so I don't know. Like they're like, are the Giants just
they're a 500 team
somehow to squeeze into the third wild card, and that means we had a successful season?
Yeah, and that's what they've been doing for the last 10 years.
Right.
I mean, 10 years. That's since they last won the World Series. It's like they spend enough that they keep guys around, and they sign guys that are like, Verlander. They sign guys like, on 1 or 2 year deals that are on the cheap. They've been around for a little while, but it's like they're really improving themselves. It's like you need to be, again, and I can't fault them. We've won 3 World Series as Giants fans. We can't be, and again, things could turn around. And Posey's been there for 2 years, less than 2 years. But then I look at a franchise like the Sacramento Kings, and I don't think there's a possibility with this ownership that they have ever a chance to do anything.
No,
not with this ownership.
Problem.
They are. So I don't know how much you've been hearing, Steve, about them, but
no, I follow.
Like that trade line came and went, and they couldn't get rid of anybody. So they're not, and they traded for some guy that doesn't even play.
So then everybody went and got surgery.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're tanking, and they're talking about they're doing. NBA's talking about reverse tanking.
Yeah,
you're going to tank. They're going to count your losses as wins for the second half of the season. So if you lost 30 games after the All-Star break, those count as wins. So your losses at the All-Star break plus your losses turn into wins. So it makes you
they lock your
it makes you try to win. Yeah. Winning incentivizes people to if you win, you're going to move up in the draft. Like it makes kind of sense, but it's just dumb.
It's dumb, dude.
Well, they're talking about expansion too. They
are. They will be. We talked about Seattle. Seattle will get it.
Don't let the worst teams get the best picks. Don't, God forbid, you do that.
Well, let's talk about worst teams, and I would like to display the hat on my head, if you'd like. This is, and I believe it's pronounced Querétaro FC, and this is a football club also known as the Gallos Blancos de Querétaro. They're a Mexican football team based out of Querétaro, Mexico. So they're my adopted Mexican team. They are now, right now, Steve, Dan, they are sitting in, I believe, 14th place out of 18 teams in the Mexican League. They've won one game out of the last 4. So they're struggling a little bit. I like the hat, and I bought it.
Have you seen the Ted Lasso pictures? The few leaked, well, not leaked, but published Ted Lasso pictures?
Yes, I have. Very excited.
Very excited.
See if you had the question.
No, I was trying to. I think it was Querétaro. 14.
14. What? 14th? Oh, Quintero.
Don't say 15 Querétaro.
Quintero. Yeah. It's Querétaro. I actually looked it up how to pronounce it, and I had to listen to it. It's like an emphasis on the second E. Querétaro. So
Querétaro.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's my Spanish preview. There could be another European league coming, 2 European soccer leagues in the future. So there we go.
And so that'll just then push down the American League even farther on the list of professional sports leagues, right?
Well, MLS is like.
I remember I listened.
Yeah. So
it's so trash. It really is.
MLS.
I mean, yeah, it's so bad.
They got Messi, and everybody's like, yeah, but he's I don't know, 71. How old is he? I mean, he's been around forever. They sign they get all the European players. They sign them in their end of their career. It's just a name.
Dude, in Sacramento FC, they practice at Casumnas. Every day I'm leaving, I see those guys walking out of the field back to the bungalows to change their clothes. They're just dudes, right? Like it's it's not like it's anything like wow, like they're athletes, right? They're practicing at Casumnas River College.
Hey, the Chicago Bulls used to practice at Casumnas River College. The Casumnas was that. I ever tell about that, Dan?
No.
During when the Kings visiting teams would come, their home practices were at Casumnas. So all the visiting teams. So when I was playing there, Bill Cartwright was there, and I ran into Bill, and he invited me, and I invited 2 other players on my baseball team. We sat and watched the Bulls practice.
In the locker room? You just go walk around the locker room?
I ran into Bill in the locker room, and then Bill said, "Hey, you want to come into practice?" Because I'd talked to him a little bit, and then he said, "Yeah." He's like, "Talk to whoever with the staff," and he goes, "If you want," and Bill's like, "If you got a couple buddies, bring them along." I was like, "Oh shit."
Was this like Jordan era Bulls?
Jordan era Bulls. It was 90.
Wow.
It was 1989. It was 89. Yeah. Wow. I think it was 89. Yeah, it was.
I'm surprised they don't say anything about that out front of the basketball court, like some sort of recognition of that.
So we had, because I remember after it was over, we shot around. We had a 3-point shooting contest with Craig Hodges. Needs to say we did not win.
Wow.
Craig Hodges.
Well, that's where I found that picture of Jeski that I sent you guys, was out in front of the basketball court in all the. Oh,
and at Casumnas? I thought it was tennis. I thought that was a tennis court.
No. But in all the cases out in front of the basketball court has all the all the success of the teams. And I was like bored one day, and I was looking at them all. That's Jeski, and I took a picture of it and I sent it to you guys.
What's so funny is that I'm thinking about that gym. That gym is smaller than most of the high school gyms in the area at the time. There was high school gyms bigger than that Casumnas River College gym. Now I think they have a new gym there for basketball, right?
They built a new gym. So the old gym was smaller than Elk Grove's gym was.
Yeah, it was tiny.
And bleachers were only on one side.
I know. Yeah, ridiculous. It was like playing at Kerr.
Yeah, it was actually Kerr had bleachers on both sides still.
Not when I played there.
Then 8th grade. It was like playing at Kerr, right?
Yeah.
Because
the wall was like literally 4 feet away from the line.
Yes.
On the one side.
Yes.
Like you could run out of bounds and kill yourself
and hit the wall,
or at least concuss.
It was like 3 or 4 feet because when it's raining, we practice softball in that gym.
That gym was great during dodgeball because I used to throw the ball off of the wall to hit people.
That's smart. Yeah. So that is the old gym. Across the way, they built a big gym with.
That was my nickname in high school.
Big gym. Yeah. Yeah, Big Jim. With
Only in the locker room. Thank you.
locker
Thank you very
room.
much.
That's what she said. Yeah, that's cool though. No, that nobody's ever. They should promote that. That's cool that they did that.
Yeah. But yeah, it was cool. What?
I got distracted.
What
Now
happened?
that we went,
Oh.
like before we started, you were like, I need to get more drops in and shit like that.
Yeah. Did you have something?
Well, no. When Dan was telling the hockey story, I could have.
Let the boy watch.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
what it was.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Steve, I need more of that out of you.
Traumatized.
Still, it's very
for
good
life.
even after the fact, but that would have been like stop the presses type funny. Oh goddamn, that's good. Let the boy watch.
That'd have been, yeah, it was
Deep down in my plums. Anyways, yeah. So I was gonna tell I told my story about, because I was gonna have pictures of maybe gonna try to make a good New York style pizza. So I saw a TikTok video of a guy that basically said, you know what, you can go to Trader Joe's, you can get anything you want at Trader Joe's. You can get pizza dough, you can get their pizza sauce, keeping it easy. The cheese there, get it all, and you can make New York style pizza dough. This is what he do. He shows you how to let the dough rest for a couple hours before let it get nice and a little warmer, room temperature. Easy to dough out. It's kind of soft. You can make it pretty large. I do all this, doing fantastic. I got this large pizza dough rolled out, and I put it on my pizza peel, and I got this pizza steel in the oven. Crank up the temp. Ready to go to slide it, and it doesn't, and it just tumbles pizza, cheese, sauce all over and I didn't tell you that my mom's home, my niece is here, and I blew a gasket. My mom comes running in because she thought I was having a heart attack because I'm cussing up a storm. Fucking god damn it. And she's like, what's wrong? And I was like, I just stop and I look in the oven. I go, that's what's wrong. And she's like, oh. And I try to it was like, I thought I could save it. And then when I was trying to get it, and and I turned and I punched the cabinet, and I punched the hard part of the cabinet, because if I would have hit the middle of the cabinet, I would have put my hand, it would have gone through. I was so pissed. And my mom's like, stop it. She's like mad. And I realized after I hit it, I might have broken a knuckle, but but that's another story, maybe. But yeah, I was so pissed off, and I realized after talking to her about it. Anyway, so threw that out, had to clean up the thing, make another pizza, throw it in. Great, everything looks good. One problem: I turned the oven off, and it was not up to temperature where I needed to be. So I had to quickly thinking about maybe taking the pizza out, and I couldn't. So I then defeated the whole purpose of having a high temperature oven. Now my pizza is cooking slow and not crispy like I want. It just turned out terrible. It was okay. I mean, not terrible. It was edible, but I realized that I've put such a high standard on how I cook that I am so mad at myself when I fail so miserably. I'm sitting there saying, you fucking dummy, you dumb. How are you how do you call yourself a trained cook? I went to school for this and I can't do this. And it's I put so much pressure on myself to have, when I make food, that it has to be I don't want to say perfect, but damn near perfect. And I just realized I'm not a perfectionist in life except for cooking. And I put such high expectation, and my mom's just like, you're an idiot. What are you doing? It's fine. And she's like, the pizza's great. And I was like, no, it's not. It's not. I'm like, it's not what I wanted. And it's and I get so much joy out of cooking. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. And I'm mental, but I got issues. That's I think weird. But yeah, it's this was for 2 hours. I was I said to her, I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. I'm so I can't stop thinking about this goddamn pizza that I couldn't. Simple stuff, right? It's like, goddamn it. Anyways, so that was my pizza story. So no, I have no pictures for that. I was gonna display a picture.
So the first time you tried to get it off your thing, it didn't slide off.
Right, because I had semolina flour that I was going to put on the pizza peel, and I just forgot to do it. So when I slid, it went on because I can slide it like real quick, and then I realized, to get it off, because you have to like get the pizza and you have to yank it off.
Right.
When I was yanking it, as soon as I start yanking it just keep coming.
He's yanking it off
like this much on the peel, so it's on the peel. But every time I try to pull it, it just wants to just not come off. So it's sticking to the thing. I can't get it off of the. And so when I try one last fast shove and yank, it like flipped and it went to the side, and cheese is going everywhere because I had like crumbled cheese on it. God damn it. It was just like so disappointing. I was just.
Sorry, I'm making you relive it.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Dan.
Sorry, man. It's my fault.
All worked up.
I know. I turned into a cranky old man. I was like, that
food.
Pizza oven and that pizza became my lawn, and the child was in the oven, and I was telling it to get off my lawn. Anyways, but yeah, I'll let you know if there's any damage to the fifth metacarpal or whatever they call those.
Oh,
it was this. It was right here.
Your mom's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
She was like, "First of all, you better not break that cabinet."
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, little overboard, little reactionary. So, yeah, old Jimbo needs a. I don't get mad about anything else, but it's always when I fuck up when I'm cooking. She's like, you've got a problem." I was like, "Yeah, I know." Anyway, so there's my story. Anyways, so why is Dan on tonight, Steve? Don't you have something to preview?
I have his song.
Oh yeah, so we were on a bus trip. Where were we coming back from? We were coming back from.
Wait, you don't have Dan? You don't have the songs you made for Dan?
I totally forgot to do it. I got Rachel thing. We'll have to have Dan back on. This is our Olympic Dan talk. But I do have the Dan song.
Yeah, so one of our third pitcher, her name's Savannah. She's funny. She was like, "Coach Dan, come back here." So I go to the back of the bus, and she's like reading it from her phone, and she's like rapping the song. It kind of sounds like Eminem. And I'm like, she's like, "Are you mad?" I'm all, "No, it's great. Can you actually like
record
AI it and like
you
like do voices and stuff?" And she's like, "Yeah, I can." I'm all, "Okay, do it. I want it." And so she did it, and it's kind of like I said, it kind of sounds like Eminem. And I said, "Okay, now I want you to redo it like 80s new wave, and I want you to do it like early 2000s emo rock." Yeah. So yeah, this is it.
Do we have one song?
This is
it's the one song. Okay, so this is so it's rapping,
Top Dog,
and it's also emo.
No, this is just this sounds like Eminem. But look at the picture.
Okay,
I'm in an all orange baseball.
Did she
uniform.
Do that? Oh, is that you?
It's what AI? Yeah, it's what.
Oh, AI gave that. Wait, is that actually you?
No, but it's what AI kicked out.
Wow, it actually looks like it. Kind of. I mean, it's kind of shaded, so it kind of does look like you. You've got a large package.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow, impressive.
I got a bucket of baseballs that are softball size.
Down in my lungs.
He's ready to go into the locker room and invite some small children in. Sorry, that didn't sound right.
Yeah.
Sorry. The Epstein files are getting to me, guys.
So we're gonna premiere Top Dog.
Top Dog. All right.
All right. See if
it's going number one.
And difficulties, we won't be able to hear it.
Might be a number one song in Finland.
Yeah. Check the bucket. Dan the man back at it. Yeah,
Then the man in orange like a traffic cone. Disneyland dreams never leaving the zone. Kia keys swinging, tractor parked outside. Hitting coach ground, but the farm life pride. 90s on blast, he know every line. Pitch perfect energy, hitting high notes mid-time. Says be aggressive, throws it gentle and slow. Front toss so soft, even Mickey could go. Same toss, new day, here we go again. And the man swearing this is how we win. Bucket stay full, playlist stay loud. Disney Edo King, yeah, standing proud.
Disney Edo King.
Same speech too, trust your swing, yeah, we heard that too. Orange fit, form brick, 90s on replay. Front toss forever, dance way. High school musical stuck in his head. Trying to coach power while we sing instead. Got that coach voice, but he breaking the songs. To drive the ball, humming, living La Vida Loca strong. Track the tails deep, Kia barely survived. Says this rep's important, like the last 45. If consistency paid, he'd own the team. Front toss routine, living rent free. Disney drip in a softball cage. Mickey Mouse mindset, coach on stage. From the farm to the fence to the bucket again. Then the man living Groundhog Day, my friend. Same toss, new day, don't blink or miss. He's already saying, just like this. Now he hit orange fit, bucket in his hand. Front toss legend, yeah, Dan the man.
That dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Dude.
Apparently, though,
Oh, yeah.
if you didn't know this, that I think you've basically damaged part of the environment.
Yeah, dude. I don't even start on that.
My daughter, like, because I was talking about, yeah, I used to see the AI stuff. She's just like,
Right.
I'm gonna have to tell you about AI. I was like, oh god damn it.
Steve loves AI.
I do
love
too.
AI, but
We
it's
all love it.
costing me too much money.
Yeah.
I mean-
It's now you're starting to. So you're gone away from the free.
No. Like, I need to upgrade my computer.
Oh,
And everything, like Western Digital has sold out of hard drives for the year already.
Oh wow.
Because they promised all their manufacturing AI. All RAM is going up. Everything's going up.
Yeah, because the AI is taking up so much memory, and now it's like all the shit that they have to build is going to ruin the environment.
that Sea Dance 2, like we talked
That's
about last
fucking
week.
crazy. Have you seen that,
Did
Dan?
you see any of that? Did you see any of that Sea Dance 2 videos?
Holy cow!
I heard you guys talking about it, and maybe I have, but I don't know.
The Brad Pitt fighting
I've not
Tom
seen that.
Cruise was insane.
Because
It looks-
after the show, I thought the
like-
Barack Obama thing about aliens was fake, but it's not. Right?
It was not. He actually said he
He actually
thinks
said,
there are
yeah,
aliens.
there's aliens.
And then immediately Donald Trump is releasing the files and all the aliens.
Yeah,
Like, come on, you're just so close.
he's gonna put
Just
tariffs
so
on the
close.
aliens.
Just one more release. Anyways.
Well,
But,
and they were saying that like Disney has already seen some of the stuff they've done, and they sent out cease and desist on all kinds of stuff and told them to stop.
Yeah, it's
They're trying to
it's so
protect.
far.
Disney's going to town trying to protect everything. But here's the thing: they're going against China. China doesn't give a fuck.
That's true. Yeah,
Who's the fight? It's Brad Pitt and who? Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise fighting. If you do Sea Dance,
Yeah, put in Sea Dance 2.0 and look at the Walter White monologue.
yeah,
He's doing the Heisenberg thing.
it's
It's
nuts.
so detailed, like you can.
No,
see
you cannot tell. Like, like early on when you'd see like an AI, that's totally AI. You can see he's got 6 fingers, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
But this was like that, like the Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt. That's the one I saw, and I was like, God damn! They said it's AI from the get go, but someone said, if this is where AI is going, holy shit! Like, why are we going to have to do anything with real people?
yeah.
ever again.
I mean, basically, they were like, the Sea Dance 2 put out all this stuff to show you the capabilities of the thing. So they told you it was. Now, if they didn't tell you that, you'd be like, if somebody said, "Oh yeah, there's a trailer of a new Tom Cruise Brad Pitt movie," you'd be like, "Holy shit, this looks good." You'd have no idea.
Dude, that's incredible.
I saw one a video today was pretty funny. It was the scene from Ferris Bueller's Day Off
Yeah.
when the sister screams, kicks the principal in the face, and he falls, and she runs upstairs.
Right.
It's Ferris Bueller's that scene, Star Wars edition. It's got Princess Leia, and then she walks in the room and screams, and Darth Vader's standing there, and Darth Vader it's a scene where Darth Vader jumps and goes, ha, or not Darth Vader. The principal goes, ha, and she screams, ah, and then she kicks him in the face, and then she takes off running super fast down the hall, up the stairs, and then slams the door. And then while she's up the stairs, he's slowly falling, and then he falls down, and they go shot from his feet, seeing up his feet towards his head, and then his feet go like this, and they fall. And it's shot for shot the exact same scene with Princess Leia and Darth Vader, and it was awesome. And I was just like, that's why I like AI, because
that's the fun stuff. Yeah, but I mean, when you know, like, that the president has already put out AI videos.
Yeah.
Okay, in theory,
he's been retweeting like crazy,
but I mean, like, he could do AI press conferences from the Oval Office. Nobody in there, nobody know. I mean, you know, it's crazy. It's and I get why the kids are afraid for a couple reasons. The kids are afraid that they see the writing on the wall. Their jobs are going away.
That's true.
I mean,
well, Amber, like you says, she's required to use AI at work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's part of her job. The things that she does. So
dude, our CIO sent us a thing saying you can only use approved AI or you'll get fired.
Right. I don't know. Yeah.
So. I mean, the customer service stuff, like, they're already working on. I mean, God, even now, how hard does it take to talk to a person?
Well, and when you do, they're in the Philippines.
They're in.
Hey, we're in SAC, buddy. We're in SAC.
No, but
we're here. I know. No, I know. It is. No.
You have to go to actually speak to a human
well,
being,
again,
like,
and the whole, it's all, you know, our system, our automated voice system is, I'm sure it's AI generated, and it's responding to people saying things, and it's half the time it works great, half the time it doesn't. And people bitch about it, complain, and it didn't understand what I said. I always like when they said, the woman that I was talking to doesn't know what the hell she's doing. I was like, that's fucking the computer. And I've heard the voice. It's not a person. You can clearly see it's not a computer. It's just well, I mean, it might be a recorded voice, but it's not. You're not talking to me live. Come on.
They're like, that ain't on there, they don't understand what I'm saying to you.
I was irradiated 90 or 50
like
years
that
ago.
That woman couldn't pay attention. I was in my phone number. I was like, dude, you dumb. That's why, because you talk like an idiot, and you're writing it with your windows down, and it's recognizing road noise. It's not recognizing your voice yet, jackass. Anyway.
Yeah, we are getting dumber. We are getting dumber.
Dude,
oh yeah,
idiocracy.
President Camacho is more smarter than our president.
It's idiocracy.
100%.
It really is. I mean, I use AI all the time. I'll write out what I want to put in an email, like the facts, and then just go, "Hey, clean this up for me."
Yeah.
Then send it.
That's what I use it for, like, to fill out the body of stuff, and then I edit. You know.
I can honestly say I've not a single time have I used AI, not once. I'm just dumb enough to not look. It's funny because, again, I'm learning that I am not curious, I think, maybe. Because, like, you'd think I'd be able to look up how to go to Chat GPT and type something in there. I've heard of Chat GPT. I can easily use it. I haven't even thought about going to do it or fucking
download the app. It's free.
I know. I could. And it's like, I don't know. I'm dumb enough that I don't really.
And the thing is, now when you even look stuff up on, Chrome, that's all AI.
I know. It comes up and it shows. Same with Safari on iPhones. It's like it's all
the answer you get. It's all AI.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but like I got to write reference letters for the girls, for colleges all the time, and so it's just brilliant for that. Like Steve said, I can just put in their name and the stuff I want to say about them, and it kicks it out, and then I just edit it and make it sound like it's from me. And hell, I got a girl into nursing school with one of those letters.
So she just like breastfeeds all the time?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, I just.
But
you ever see Grandma's Boy? Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh yeah, of course.
I watched that again the other night. That scene where Jonah Hill is sitting there sucking on that girl titty all night.
God damn it. Oh gosh, that's funny.
I watch the dumbest shit, man.
There's some things that's worth watching. Like I watched Idiocracy. We talked about that. A couple months ago, I watched it again. I was like flipping channels as it's on. It's about to start, and I just like put it on, just sat there for an hour and a half just watching. Like,
it's so good.
Yeah, it was funny.
We started watching The Burbs, the remake of The Burbs tonight.
How was it?
It's good. It's basically the same thing, but it's good. You talked about The Pit a couple weeks ago, dude. Steve, dude, The Pit's insane. Like, The Pit will give you trauma.
I got some good Korean shows to tell you about if you guys want to hear it.
Yeah, well, here's what I've realized. I spend more time flipping through menus and screens and providers to find out what I want to watch.
Then you
actually do.
I did that the other night,
and I get fucking exhausted. I go, I'm just gonna turn the office on.
I did that. No, I did that the other night. I was like trying to figure out what I was going to watch, and I'm going through. No, and I spent all this time, and then I go, and I'm going to read. Then like 3 hours go by. I haven't watched anything. I'm like, I'm just going to go to bed, and I didn't watch anything. I was like, what was I doing? I just wasted my. Oh, you know what I did? That's actually I was on YouTube. And I just started fumbling on YouTube, and I just go down these rabbit holes of YouTube. Like after one video I watch, then it brings up something similar, and then okay, I'll go down that and just watch. And most of it's always fucking food. Like I've watched so many goddamn British schoolboys eating food and testing food and making food now. God,
cheesesteaks, Cheese Whiz.
Yeah. It was like, oh god damn it! It's like it's all these things, or there's a lot of K-pop. Like I've been infatuated with Blackpink. Like
Blackpink's great. Have you
like
seen any? Have you seen XG,
K-pop Demon Hunters? What is it?
XG, the girl band XG. They're not. No. They're more like they're J-pop. They're really good.
Oh, J-pop.
Yeah.
Look out.
But yeah, Blackpink's huge.
Genre. Yeah, but it's funny because one of the girls, Jisoo, is. I've watched like she's an actress too, because I've seen two series in Korea that I've watched with her. One was a zombie show; it was really good, and she's about to have another one next week that I'm about to watch because she was good. Anyways,
we're gonna come up to the next week and we're like, "Where's Steve? Or where's Jim? He's flying to Korea."
Guys, it's gonna happen someday.
He's flying to Korea.
I really do. I just really see. I watch it in Korean and then with subtitles. And I only know like a handful of words. I think I gotta get the old what's that? Put the headphones on and hooked on phonics or
you know the new AirPods
Rosetta
will live
Stone.
translate.
That's right. That would be good.
Which I think is an unbelievable.
It really is. I've seen the demos.
I don't know. I've seen demos. I haven't seen anybody say anything great about it. And I don't think it's 100% working yet. I think it's going to.
But if I can fumble my way and communicate, like if they say something and it translates, and I can understand what they're saying, and then I can say something, it tells me what to say, and I say it back to them.
That's unbelievable.
Really
you know what I mean? That really, it's crazy to think of that you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everything's Star Trek, dude. We're going to have universal translators soon, where you can just. You say what you want, and then it kicks it out in Korean. They say it back to you, and it kicks it to you in English.
I'm not believing anything until I can be beamed up somewhere.
Yeah, that's the greatest technology that we need, for sure.
Well, my hatred of MLB The Show, I bought
that's right.
Pro Baseball Spirits last year, which is the Japanese baseball game by Konami.
Oh, it was all in Japanese, right?
It's all in Japanese.
Yeah,
so
he had the whole thing.
Translate up, and I'm holding up the phone all the time to translate the menus so I know what the hell I'm doing. But that game is pretty sweet, and yeah,
I just love the fact that
Japanese.
You didn't know that when you got it, it didn't have English translation as all.
There's a thing in there that says English. Like there's a thing it says English, and none of the menus are in English. It's like, why do you have English in here? Like, select your language. I go English, and then it goes, okay, fuck you. It's like,
but it was in Japanese, so you didn't understand that they were cursing out.
Everything was in Japanese. I don't know. The commentators are great though. It's like watching. Remember,
getting me excited. They scream.
What was that guy? Andres Cantor, was that his name?
Go!
Yeah, exactly. Go! You start fucking screaming. You'd be like, "Yeah, dude, I know what that means."
Yeah, go, boy. Home run calls there.
Yeah, dude. Oh god! Everybody starts banging their sticks together. Yeah, it's great.
That's the one thing about those those Asian countries when they get into their sports, boy, they get excited. They really support their teams. Pretty good.
Yeah, and those Korean teams that got like female dancers in the crowd.
Yeah, they have
all the
cheerleaders.
time.
They get them all. Yeah,
Yeah,
they go crazy.
yeah.
I mean, it's like
Yeah.
I mean, but still, I don't think anything can compare to the European soccer fans.
Yeah, the riots and the burning.
Fucking crazy. Those people are fucking insane. Like they will light a child on fire. I mean, they are ruthless, like true hooligans. Yeah, but they have. I mean, it's so weird because they'll play in these international matches. The countries will play like I don't know. It was like Turkey and like another Eastern Bloc country, and they're fucking mortal enemies, and they're just lined up a row, and it's a row like literally 200 security standing down the stairs, dividing one side, which is all one team, and the other is the other team, because they're yelling and screaming and throwing shit at each other and insulting each other the entire game. And then they light those smoke bombs and shit's going everywhere. And it's like, dude, like, I don't know how I'd be scared for my life at those games. Like, I just want to watch the game, guys. I mean, can we just like orange slices for everybody? Maybe it's like, Jesus Christ, they're fucking crazy. But I'm going to go see it in England. So that's another trip I'm going to make, Dan.
England.
Gonna make a trip
since we're leaving Asia, though, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about Baby Punch. Have you seen Baby Punch, the monkey?
I have. He got a hug today, though.
He did get a hug today, but
did you hear about this, Dan?
No.
You haven't heard about Baby Punch?
Try to go down the Baby Punch rabbit hole, dude. Poor little monkey was like shunned by his mother when he was born.
Is this the one where he gets beat up and he goes to the stuffed animal?
Yeah, he's a stuffed animal.
Well, that's what they gave him, was the stuffed animal as a surrogate mom. So that's his end. So now he's kind of starting to become accepted in the little group there. So, but I saw people going, like, booking their flights and figuring out their train schedule so they could go beat the fuck out of that red-faced monkey that drug him around. Like, fucking people are pissed off, dude. People are pissed off. Baby Punch getting fucked up.
Oh, it's fucked up that they're calling him Baby Punch.
Here you go, Steve.
No, that's his deal. That's his deal. Oh, wait. We have...
Okay.
All right. We get there.
So the two on the right are like adults, right?
Monkey. Your donations can help save this poor monkey who's been shunned by his mother.
Have you seen people buying the stuffy at IKEA and sending it to the zoo?
Look at just taking shit from him. It's funny that it's like video, like I don't know if they showed this one, but they're just shoving him.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. Nope, I'm taking it. Mine. Poor baby. Poor baby.
That's the asshole there.
Yeah.
This is when I think this is when he finally got accepted. How is this video? This is the first video popped up. Why is this not? It's like clearly the one when you're literally monkey kept running up, like shoving him. It's like, Lord.
Yeah, I don't want to see the one where that red-faced asshole beats him up. Dude.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Look at him. He's just like, he's a bitter.
We're back. You're looping the video? You're not looping.
This is, I think this is. I don't know what. This video is weird because it's like, I don't know what. I'm stopping this. I'm tired of it.
It's like looping.
I don't know what the hell is.
But yeah, that's the deal. That's Baby Punch.
Yeah, baby.
Assholes.
Yeah.
I did watch this guy the other day on the YouTube rabbit hole, though, that said we've reached the peak of professional sports and we are on the decline of professional sports. in the U.S.
Well, they obviously haven't watched some of the sports we've been highlighting because it's definitely on the rise.
I mean, well, they're talking about. I mean, you see the thing with the Bears moving to Indiana?
Yeah. People from Indiana are like, yeah, well, I live outside of Chicago. They're like trying to claim. That's a funny thing. But
I
yeah,
mean,
they're moving to Indiana.
It's crazy that they're going to. These guys own billion-dollar teams.
I know you can't keep
and
them
taxpayers. I mean, so the taxpayers foot the bill for the stadium, and then they have to pay extra to get in to watch shit that goes on in the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. This whole thing's wilding out, man. And the NBA is terrible. The NBA is unwatchable. It really is. I'm not just talking about the Kings. I'm talking about the whole fucking thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dog shit. I mean, baseball's going to be done. Baseball's going to be gone for a while. Did you see Tony Clark got fired?
I did not, really.
Yeah. Now, something about an inappropriate relationship with his sister-in-law.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, my goodness.
So they already have a new head of the players union who's taking a hard line.
That's hilarious.
It's not even so. I mean, the players union's already, they got a guy to take a hard line, and it's like, oh, shit, here we go.
That's
here
funny.
We go.
Well, you know, a lot of shit's been happening to a lot of people, but you know, a lot of things have been happening in the news lately, but I have a video that I like to show. See, Dan, it's
you set it up. I love it.
Well, so I still have a hard time calling him King Charles because he's always been Prince Charles for most of my life, but he's King Charles now. But he was displaying
Barkley?
off this, huh?
Barkley?
No, not Prince. That's
round man to rebound.
Rebound. Anyway, so at Buckingham Palace, Charles had this new painting that he wanted to display off, and he showed it off. And I have it. I have the video from that when he displayed it. So let me bring that up here for you. Mm-hmm. Give me a second, Steve. Don't. Okay. Okay. You have it up?
Yeah.
Okay. So there he is. He's sitting there ready to unveil the beautiful painting that they have for the, there's Camilla. She's even there. So enjoy the unveiling of Prince King Charles's amazing.
The guy in the purple.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what's going on there, but I don't think you're going to care too much about this picture. I'm impressed.
Is that the guy who painted it?
No, here we go. Unveiling happens now. Oh, yeah. Oh, former Prince Andrew.
It's funny how other people are holding people accountable.
They are holding.
I don't want to get started.
Quite a few people accountable. That
dude, I don't care what side they're on. Like that shit needs to happen.
Go. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Also, Steve, I've got one more for you. So this one I was watching again. It's again for me the most part. There's a lot of great movies that we've had come across, and there's been one movie, one of the earliest. In fact, I think it was the very first movie by Mr. Steven Spielberg. Are you familiar with the movie Jaws? There's a clip in this movie I don't even remember this clip, but I saw this clip and I was like, oh, that's a really good clip. So I present you a Jaws clip that I don't remember, but this is it.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
This is the end of it. So this is, oh, damn it.
Slow ahead. I can go slow ahead. Come on down and chum some of this shit.
You know what? They don't have to worry about the Jaws because why, Steve?
The Dow is over 50,000 right now.
That's right. Thank you, Pam Bondi. The Dow is over 50,000, so you're safe. Jaws will not.
Those videos are so great. I saw the Titanic one.
Yeah.
You're like, Rose, I'm drowning.
I know.
The Dow is over 50,000.
Actually, it's now under 50,000.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. That's fucking funny. Well, again, the idiocy that there is, you can't help but just laugh at the ridiculousness of it for the most part, because it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. So
Shoresy's out in the US,
Shoresy's out.
by the way.
Yep,
Dan, you
he's
watch
out.
Shores?
No, but I have to because
really
there's a
need to.
guy. There's a Hallmark. What was before Shoresy? What was the thing before Shoresy?
Letterkenny.
There's a guy in Letterkenny that's a Hallmark actor now.
Oh, and Dan's a big Hallmark guy.
And I love Hallmark Christmas movies. Let me see if I can find the guy's name.
Well,
it's not Dylan Playfair.
No, let me see it. It's Tyler Hines. This guy. That guy. You can't see it really.
Can't see it really.
Look up Tyler Hines.
I'm trying to. I'm looking up. Is it Tyler Johnson?
TYLERHYNES. TYLER.
Oh, he's the he had a very short arc.
Yeah. But it's still way more foul than anything in Hallmark.
Well, all I know
Mason,
is that
Mason watches it.
Funny.
Mason watches it.
Yeah.
Shoresy or Letterkenny?
Yeah, both.
Shoresy's it's fantastic. You don't even have to watch Letterkenny to appreciate Shoresy.
Dude, I just appreciate Steve's commitment to it and going to Canada and by himself.
That was fun. Dude, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
How did your daughter do the trip to Seattle to see whatever band she was going to see?
Yeah, I went and see Ghost.
I don't even know
how'd it go?
She's seen them before. I mean, she like it's. I'm not sure 100% what it is. Okay, but from what I gather, it's kind of like a guy who's a pretty good singer, but it is kind of a show, kind of a Rocky Horror type thing where he puts on this big act and a stage play at the same time. And people show up for this. I mean, they're on a pretty big tour right now.
Oh,
I mean,
he dressed up like a skeleton, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Swedish metal band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. They were formed in Linköping. 2006.
I mean, I've heard some of the stuff. I mean, it's metal. It's definitely metal, but it's one of those deals where it's like, it's a show where they take your phones, put them in the bag, and then send you a code with your ticket at the end of the deal, and they send you all the pictures of the show you just were at.
No shit.
So it's kind of, I mean, they do a lot of stuff like that, which I think is really neat. I mean, hey, we're going to take your phone, which is kind of weird I mean, I understand why comics do it, but I mean, a lot of bands, you go to a band, I get it though, nowadays, is everybody has their phone up and everybody's recording, nobody's actually watching the show, but this guy puts on a big enough show that he doesn't want people looking at it through their phone. He wants people watching him perform.
Yeah, that reminds me that I went to this one show and I walked in, they said, oh, just put your keys in the bowl. And I was like, really? Okay.
Different deal, bro.
I woke up, butthole was sore. I don't know what's going on. I must have sat on something.
I don't know what happened.
Don't know what happened. Anyways.
You know who, and somebody that we mentioned in another show that we're both fans of, and you should watch the WWE show. If you
Dude, I have zero interest, but listening to you guys talk about it makes me want to watch it.
It's really good. It's really fucking good.
I really haven't watched any wrestling since, but I love that show. It's so good. It was so well made.
Have you gone down the Jelly Roll rabbit hole?
I kind of have now.
He's about to go down.
Yeah,
it's about to end for Jelly Roll.
Yeah, he's not on the right side of where he needs to be.
Yeah, and the girl that's leading the charge, he's not going after her. She evidently has everything. She has all the receipts.
Oh boy, yeah, he's
got problems.
Have you heard what's going on, Dan?
I know who Jelly Roll is, and I know from listening to you guys that he lost a bunch of weight so he can actually look like he could wrestle.
Well, yeah, he showed up and he wrestled, but then it started when he won a Grammy and then started speaking, and people started digging shit up. And
like how it's all contrived, and he owns a bar in Nashville, and evidently it's a pretty easy place to get roofied if you're a woman.
Yeah.
And everything's supplied by him because he's trying to become the gangster of Nashville. And people are coming up and not talking kindly about him, and he's not really able to fight back because this one girl has all the information.
Has all the goods.
Videos are coming out of him backstage saying shit about the Epstein videos. Crazy. Like when he goes, you know how Epstein got so big? And he goes, we need that guy, and that guy is that guy for us. Like, wow. It's like, holy shit, man. I still think that's weird about Epstein. I mean, I still say the desire didn't go away. Okay? Those guys aren't quitting cold turkey. Somebody's running an island.
Yeah.
There's still shit going on.
Dude,
there's bodies buried. There's bodies buried in places. There's
when it comes to sex and money, people do crazy shit, dude.
Well, when you're talking about people with all the money,
right,
they can buy everything and protect themselves. They insulate, and they're able to get rid of people that don't have the money.
Right.
So
on an island
I was very skeptical of like all the stuff, but I think the QAnon stuff, that the crazy shit that came, I think some of the stuff is real. I just think they got it. Whoever has it's backwards. I think they made it sound like all the left wings were the ones with the Pizzagate and all that stuff, but it probably has some, but
it's 50-50. I'll guarantee you it's 50-50.
It's people, if you got cash and people like, again, Ashton Kutcher's got stuff now coming out. Like, people are talking about him because he was always hanging out with Diddy and all the shit that was going on. And the guy that was in the show that got arrested and then serving life prison for raping Masterson because he was messing around with some young girl.
Yeah.
Like,
Scientologist.
Weird shit going on.
Well, that's the thing too, is they always said like on that 70s show that Topher Grace got a bad rap because like the cast didn't get along with him or anything. And
right. He was probably the only one.
Topher Grace was the guy that was like, okay, you guys are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around this shit that you guys are doing. So I'm going the fuck home. And he seems to be the only one that
escaped. Yeah. Yeah.
And for some reason, I get him confused with Frankie Muniz, who's a race car driver. But
he is a race car driver. They're rebooting Malcolm in the Middle.
They're rebooting that, just like Scrubs next week.
Yeah, that's Steve's biggest complaint. It's just everything's rehashed.
Yeah.
It is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, there's a billion Star Trek spinoffs.
Different though.
Yeah, because it's telling new stories and new things.
Right.
Like same with Star Wars, and
it's like Law and Order. You can keep busting Law and Order and do different parts of the system.
It's Law and Order, and now it's because my mom watches them all. FBI. If it's Chicago, whatever.
I can't watch any of the Chicagos.
I can't either. I've never watched any of those, but she watches all the FBI. There was FBI. There was FBI International. No. Now I think they're doing CIA, which is a spinoff from an FBI. So now CIA. Yeah. I mean, I think it all started with CSI, with CSI Miami.
That's where it all started. Yeah.
Actually kind of started with JAG going to NCIS.
Yeah.
JAG.
That's how that worked. Yeah, for sure. With what's her name from JAG, remember?
Hey, you know what, if you work for JAG and if you have a schedule on the day that you don't work, do you get to yell JAG off? Anyway, sorry.
Take a day off.
JAG off. JAG off. JAG off.
Dude, we need a reboot of Battlestar Galactica.
Beat.
Bears
beats Battlestar Galactica. Sorry, that was our Dwight. I actually liked not the original Battlestar Galactica.
Dude,
that was garbage.
Original.
I
love the original.
But the new one came around, and holy shit,
the sci-fi one's good.
Sci-fi really well made. Yeah, really fun.
Sci-fi Channel is really well.
Liked
really
it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
I just want to see something original.
I'll tell you, there's
really where I'm at.
There's a show coming out Monday, second season on Hulu called Paradise. Seen-
season 1's good.
It was really good. Now season 2
Dude,
comes out Monday.
season 1 fucks you up because you really don't get it until the very end.
Well, you kind of know what's going on. You kind of know what's going on, but then
But you don't know how he died.
Yeah.
Like that catches you way off.
like
You know,
I don't know if Steve will watch it, but I don't want to give anything away in case he does. But
season 2 is going to be good. I
like
can't
the
wait for
twists
that.
that show takes, like
Dude.
there's some twists and some turns, like who is who, and yeah, it was a good show.
Did you watch Fallout season 1?
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
So good.
I love Fallout.
Dude, watch Fallout season 1 and 2.
Wait,
that's
did you watch Game of
good.
Thrones?
Huh?
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
I have never watched Game of Thrones.
Oh, Dan, because Night of the Seven Kingdoms just came out, and they have their season finale. It's only 6 episodes. It is so good. It was different than Game of Thrones. It's from the same. It's like 180 years before Game of Thrones happens. So you got.
Lynette and I should watch it. We started to watch it when the kids were little, and I'm all, why is that dude fucking his sister? Like, I can't watch this.
It happens in the first episode. You'll get through it.
Yeah.
It's so that's a roller coaster, and it's like a political, and it's the fighting and the craziness of this. It's so.
We watched Amazon's prequel for Lord of the Rings, and we dug it. We watched.
Well, I'm telling you, I think honestly. I mean, I enjoyed Lord of the Rings, but Game of Thrones is on a whole different level. The way it is, it's kind of the same kind of lore, but not not quite fantastical. I mean, there's dragons, but it is so fucking good. It really is. There's so many different storylines, and the characters you kind of invest yourself in, and there are going to be a couple episodes along the way that are going to like. I won't say which ones when it happens, because there's some stuff happens that just like people like jaws drop.
But didn't they get some crap for the series finale?
They rushed it. Yeah, it was not the greatest, but still it was okay. But the show just overall.
Steve needs to watch the finale of Stranger Things only for the music. The end music.
Yep. I'll tell you what's her face run up a hill. She made a lot of money in the last couple of years.
Oh yeah. Dude, that's the weird thing about TikTok now and stuff like Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
Like songs out of nowhere could be #1 again because they get popular.
That song became very popular very fast.
Right. No, and it was it was huge. And Stranger Things.
I don't think I've talked to you about it. What do you think of the ending?
Like, is she alive
Stranger
or dead,
Things.
or did I like it?
Did you like it? What do you think
happened? Steve's never gonna watch it, so it doesn't matter. I think she's alive. I think the other girl somehow used her powers to simulate that whole thing at the end, right? Like she wasn't dead all the way, but she Callie, right? Callie used her powers because, like you said when you talked about it, he couldn't, 11 and him couldn't have talked if the things were going off. Yeah. And so it had to be Callie. I think she's alive. I like the finale. And like you talked when
I definitely like the.
Go ahead.
I definitely like I like those last couple episodes.
Yeah.
Like the last 3 or 4 episodes were really, really, really good.
And like when he was talking to Hopper on the bench and Hopper was in a good place and that made you think that she's alive. I liked it.
I love the fan theories about how they were going to make a secret episode of showing up.
And I agree. And you and I texted about this. I didn't think it was real. You didn't think it was real. But if it was somehow real,
it would have been the coolest thing ever.
The greatest thing that anybody would have ever done, and nobody could ever replace it.
Fans after the finale, Steve, basically had like all this evidence that what we saw was not truly the end, and they had all these little clues that led to like they're going to have a final episode. It was a fake out. And it was just like this crazy. And I read so many things. It was like
Compliance Gate? What was it called?
Yeah, it's something gate, Compliance Gate. And there were so many theories, and like there was one guy that had a really, I was like, it just made so much sense. And that's why I told Dan, I said, I don't think it's going to happen because I just don't think
Conformity gate.
conformity gate.
Conformity gate.
And again, and you did you watch the documentary afterwards?
Yeah.
And they were talking about it, and again, they're filming them while they're filming the show. So they documented everything that's happening, and they were talking about the ending, and that was the end. It was they weren't having any secret talk, so it kind of put all that to bed. But I'm telling you, what the fan theory of what having a fake out and then quickly releasing like a week later or on a certain date because of the date was like a special thing, and having that would have been having an episode secretly filmed and keeping it on the down low, and then having that be the end, dude, the internet would have exploded. It would have been absolutely insane. And I guarantee you the Duffners are like, damn, I wish we would have thought of that.
Actually thought about it.
Like,
but the thing is, too, the Duffers, dude, they were done. Like they have contracts.
Oh, yeah.
They're moving on. They have other stuff to do. They love Stranger Things, and it was cool and all that. But they were like, we're done, right?
Yeah.
This is it. We're moving on. These kids are 21 now. They can buy alcohol. Like we are done. Yeah. But no, I loved it. I mean, it was event. The whole thing was event television, and it was impressive. And it was all flashbacks to our childhood and how things were done, right? In movies we saw.
Yeah, it was right in our
about.
Those kids were our age pretty much when that was happening.
Yeah, no, I thought it was great. And I mean, really think about it. I mean, Stranger Things carried Netflix for 7 years, right?
Well, they longer because I think they had 3 years between the last two seasons.
Right.
And I think there was one time they had 2-year gap. So I think it went
but
for
I mean,
9 years. It was 9 years.
Yeah, 9 years.
They showed up when they were 12.
Right. And almost 9 years. And what do they have now?
On
Wednesday?
Netflix?
Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday's pretty big for them.
Yeah. They're also they got like movies now, like Knives Out.
No, the Knives Out. And I saw the Knives Out. They're great. Yeah. The last one was great. He's like, I don't know. I don't know.
I'll be honest, and Netflix, I think Netflix has the best streaming. Like they're the ones that still only release, well, not all of them. Some of these Korean shows, they only release like 1 or 2 a week. Right. But for the most part, a lot of the shows, all episodes are available. And I like that because I would rather have all of them so I can watch and I don't want to wait a week, that kind of thing. So
no, because when you come across like we're watching season 2 of The Pit now, we're like,
and I'm waiting for all the episodes to go on. I'll binge it. Have you watched The Night Agent on Netflix?
Yes.
Did you watch the last season? The season that that's so good. It's so good.
Yes,
it's really good.
It's good. That
one's good.
That was a sleeper when that one came out. The first
it was great. Yeah. So, anyways, Steve's just like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Yeah, Netflix has the best documentaries.
They do. I've gotten into them a little lately. Yeah. No,
that's what I watched. That and I started rewatching Sopranos.
I did that a couple years ago. I went through and watched them all. Yeah, it's.
Did you know? And this one's for Dan. Did you know Max has in-car cameras for NASCAR?
Really?
Yeah.
Do we get the audio too?
Yeah. Well, you can pick a guy, or there's a 4-box, and you keep shuffling the audio around between the 4 cars.
Okay.
You highlight the box, and they'll give you the audio between the 4 cars. And they had like, I want to say they had at least 8 guys for the 500. I was only watching the one that had like Hamlin, Logano, and Elliott, somebody else. So I just kind of stuck on that one.
I can't fucking stand Logano. But the thing about I still watch NASCAR. I still watch the races. And there's really nobody I'm in love with like back in the day when you and I drove around. Like, remember when we were in the pits and we're hanging out with Casey Kane. He's like 4 feet tall, right? Like there's nobody like, Tony Stewart. There's nobody like that I really even care about that much anymore. But I still watch.
I mean, the crazy thing is like for NASCAR, and I know it helps their bottom line to push NASCAR races over to like FS1 and stuff like that. But the way IndyCar wrote their contract with them is IndyCar is required to be on network TV. So they're going to bump a lot of NASCAR races this year for IndyCar, which is good for IndyCar if they could squeeze that out of them. They're trying to make a run. I mean, open wheel racing, and honestly, IndyCar can look you in the eye and go, "We are the fastest vehicles that race in the world."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but IndyCar doesn't have the cachet that F1 has.
But that's part of what they're working on.
Right.
You know, that's how you. I mean, you're never going to get those. I mean,
not like we were kids, but dude, AJ Foyt, man, I never missed any. I was always watching IndyCar.
Rick Mears.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, they're getting there. They damn near destroyed themselves. I mean, they've got some good guys. I mean, they're not household names, but if you're on network TV every Sunday.
No, and I mean,
well, that's the thing. I think one thing like racing, I mean, NASCAR's got pretty big following, and F1 now is like so international. But like, you know, a sport I used to watch a lot when I was a kid was drag racing.
Oh yeah.
Like there was a lot of stuff like that on TV. You could watch all the time. And I remember watching some of these big name. My dad loved drag racing, and I always watched with him. But yeah, it's like
in Sacramento too. We had
in fact, he used to do. My dad used to race at Sacramento Raceway.
Well, NHRA is really well presented in that the fact they edit out all the dead time.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Like if they have online feeds that you can watch them. Like they'll run a heat, and then those cars don't come back on the track for an hour and a half. You know what I mean? But they're running it like everything's happening. You know, bang, 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 and it just doesn't work like that.
I remember going to the Sacramento Raceway as a kid. My dad would take me. Afterwards, I probably felt like that 91-year-old guy. Like my hearing was gone.
After?
Like my teeth are gonna fall out. My hearing was gone. Like I even had earplugs, and I couldn't because I sat next to the track. And I remember the one time we showed, they had the jet engine cars.
Right, that was a thing.
Holy shit, dude! Fucking 300 miles an hour. Yeah. It was like they fire that up, and then it's like, zzz, and then it takes off. It take off kind of slow to start, and then it just boom, like gone. It was wild, and I was sitting next to it. So like when it took off and it hit, you'd hear that crack. It just blow back on you. Oh man, talk about wild! I mean, it's wild.
Right.
I mean, the amount of power that these cars. Insane. But
I think like, when you start watching F1 this year, the craziest kind of thing that you'll find out about it is, for as big as it is, as many people watch it, it's basically a 90-minute show.
Right.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's the shortest. There's nothing shorter.
Yeah.
In the world as far as a sport.
Right.
It's 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
They're in, they're out. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, and they get all the money for the tickets, but
it's such a technically advanced sport, right? It's so much like shit that's happening with technology that's so
the
far.
Testing stuff is crazy. Like
it really is.
Ferrari has a wing. Their rear spoiler flips over. Nice. And everybody went, "Oh fuck, we didn't think of that." And they were like, "Well, anybody can do it, but it's going to cost you a lot of money and time."
Right.
And they're like, "No shit." I don't know if it does anything either. Which is the funniest thing about F1 is they could bring this thing out, it doesn't do a goddamn thing, and they waste everybody else's money and time with something that doesn't do a goddamn thing, but they're never going to say anything.
Sure.
I mean, that's part of the head games in the engineering department. It's like, yeah, it doesn't do a fucking thing. Go ahead, build.
That's great. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's crazy.
But NASCAR, if their spoiler is like a quarter inch too high, they get penalized.
Yeah,
dude, it's so bad. The personalities, you're right. Everybody is like, I remember when people got on Jimmy Johnson about being vanilla, and people would wish to have Jimmy Johnson back at this
people
point.
Would wish to have Jimmy Johnson now.
Zero personality. I mean, you got, and anytime somebody does anything, like what's his name? The guy who ran against the wall
to qualify for the
Martinsville
playoffs?
To get in the playoffs, and just gunned it against the wall like a video game move. Well, they outlaw it.
Right.
Okay.
No, and I mean, I was watching that race when it happened, and that was a smaller track. So he's like, I'm going to floor it I'm going to catch the ball and I'm going to ride it. And he worked. It was an amazing idea. Like, how did anybody never have that idea before? Well, plus you have the soft barriers don't help, but he planned it so it didn't,
They had to do it. It's a video
Yeah.
game move. I mean, they got to
Right.
the point where they changed their championship again this year on how it's run.
Right.
It's like, come up with something, dude. Stick with it.
Yeah, when I was really into Harvick, especially during COVID, because he was winning so much, and kind of sucked to see him go. Right, like he was one of kind of the last of the old school guys that was driving. Like, I'm not a Hamlin fan. I mean, I respect what he's done, but I'm not a Hamlin fan. I guess Chase Elliott probably, but none of the Hendrick guys. I don't care about any of the Hendrick guys, and I love Jeff Gordon more than anybody.
Yeah, you go Kyle Larson. He's an
Yeah,
Elk
I like
boy.
Kyle Larson. Yeah, he dropped an N-bomb and, got himself kicked out for a while.
So stupid.
There's a big old, Jimmy's probably seen it. There's a big old billboard right there by the old car dealership of Kyle Larson, Elk Grove's NASCAR champion right there. Yeah. He got taken up in that wreck too, man. He got out of it early last week. And the thing about, Kyle Larson, he's good at driving loose cars, and he can, he wins.
But he is a guy too that will drive anything. Like, he goes and runs the midgets. He goes and does that stuff. I mean, I like those guys that are just not like the kid from I don't even know his name. Bowman.
He's driving the 24. Yeah.
Oh, he learned to race on iRacing, and he's sponsored by Liberty University. And it's like, dude, it's like so fucking garbage. This guy is just, it's like,
he's not. I mean, he's not like old. Like, he's not from racing. He's just.
I miss guys on pit road working a fucking dart. Okay.
Right. Like, yeah.
Open face helmets, fucking flammable racing fuel, fucking working a dart.
The thing is, like Kyle Larson, I mean, he was born into a racing family and he raced as a kid, and it's like those guys, that's all their life was about putting with an actual vehicle. Not, now you got, like you said, it all starts off with video games.
Is it about getting old that you feel like shit was better?
It always is. It always feels that.
Is it that way for everybody? I mean,
I think for a lot of people.
But did people really go, yeah, you know what? Bob Cousy was a way better player than fucking Michael Jordan. No, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, well, I mean, again, I think you're right in that regard, but I think it all comes down to, like, when you become an old head, or you can, somebody that's an older person that you look back, it was like, it was better back when I was younger. Like, things were simpler, or things were done the right way. Now, we're not going to argue that, the talent level of most athletes in the, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, even the 80s, not even near where it is now in most sports, right? But there is something to say about, like, what it was like, just like, I mean, there's something about nostalgia and like, probably in the 50s, going to the baseball field and watching these players play the game the way it was, and the love of the game, playing for the love of the game. And I think that's the whole thing, right? Because I think that it's like, there's not a lot of players, a lot of professional athletes that are playing it for the love. I mean, some of them love it, but I don't think there's that purity of it anymore for any sport, because it's all been commercialized. It's money. It's just money screws everything up. And it's
nobody really hates
against the root of all evil. I mean, what are we talking about right now? The billionaire class.
Right.
And who ruins sports? The billionaire class. It's like baseball is about to get shut down because of fucking the billionaire class.
In a weird way, it is kind of what I love about doing what I do, is
talking on a podcast.
Minor league baseball.
No,
it's not even that though. These guys aren't even affiliated. They're just dudes.
That's
who
like
are hanging on.
Well,
to play.
It's funny you say that, because again, a conversation we had, I talked to Steve earlier today, and I told him, I gotta get up. I'm gonna figure out. Let's get up there. I want to get up for a few days and spend some time at the ball yard. hang out and watch. And he's just like, and his day to day is so repetitive and so like it can be, daunting to deal with the same thing over and over and over. And it's a job. But I was like, the newness of just showing up at a baseball field at a minor league baseball park, I'm just excited about that. It'll be a lot of fun. And our perspective is a little different because I haven't done that in a while. And actually hanging out at a minor league baseball field would be a lot of fun. He does it every fucking day and it probably wears on him. So our perspectives are different. And I think that's what happens when you have some of these.
Well, it's funny when you got guys that are. I don't like the fact of what they try and promise them because the odds of that happening are slim. But even if you're a drafted baseball player, the odds are
slow. They're so behind you. Yeah.
But it's like dudes coming out and playing and living in a host family's house and spending their summer on buses and shitty hotels. And
they're not doing it because that's
fucking
fun.
Not a lot of money, just to do it. If you come down, I'll take you in the locker room after the game.
Let the boy watch.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
I'll bring you in. I'll introduce you.
Dude, but they're just hanging on to the sport. I mean, I get it, right? They're just
there's that. Again, if you had, then you're saying there's a chance from Dumb and Dumber. This would be a good time to play. Yeah. But like, what are my chances? Like 1 in a million, or like 1 in 100? No, 1 in a million. Then you're saying there's a chance,
right?
That's all they need. They just give me that glimmer of hope. Like, because I guarantee you, every single one of them think that way. This is my shot. I can do something here. Like, I can work hard to get better at this, or somehow they have to have that belief because
it's happened. I mean, it has happened.
But they have to have it, even if they maybe don't believe it, right? But there's that chance.
We had a guy on our team in 21 that pitched for the Red Sox.
Yeah, I remember talking
in 24.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fucking incredible.
It does happen. But at the same time, that's rare. But it's always interesting to just deal with the day-to-day stuff. And like, dude, we're gonna have like 10 different jerseys this year. Wow, which is insane.
That's like that's the shit that Steve hates.
Insane.
It's like all the work he's got to do that.
Dude, but I love he got the mannequin to he puts the uniform on the mannequin. This is what we're wearing today.
Then and you got to hope that they put a thong on that mannequin at a certain time. And
no, she's pantsless. Well, no, sometimes she has the white pants on. They only have one pair of pants. It's like white.
Hold on, you got one pair of pants but 10 jerseys.
We have white pants and gray pants. That's
they have home and away.
Okay.
And then everything matches up. I mean, we have 2 jerseys that we're gonna wear once this year.
And then
one of them we may wear twice on the July 4th and 5th.
And then raffle them off.
Yeah, the one on the 4th, I think a lot of the players will buy them. So we may order 2 sets and run the same jersey 2 nights in a row, but have 2 sets of it. So,
well, you're talking about living the dream. I mean, Jim played for Casumnas, and every year that this is my 8th season over there, and every year there's 70 plus boys trying to make the Casumnas River College Hawks JC baseball team, and he usually keeps about 60.
That
boys.
Many? Wow.
Yes. Yeah. And, obviously a bunch of those kids aren't going to play, but he keeps them. And every year, 1 or 2 guys either gets drafted or goes off to a D1. Right?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of guys in that level because, trust me, they're dummies. They didn't maybe do what they need to do to get a bigger school.
Grades.
And they're studs, and they go in and they play at a junior college and mature a little bit, get a little bigger, a little stronger, and they fucking light it up. And I played with a bunch of guys like that.
Yeah. So, yeah. I think there was a kid drafted like in the 7th round, and then, but a bunch, like my neighbor's kid, played 1 year there and went off to D1, and But we see it every year, right? These kids live in the dream. They keep playing.
We have an open tryout May 2nd.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
$100. $100.
Pay $100 and
I'll pay $100. First guy that signed up is 38 years old.
So how many
they're
guys
saying there's a chance?
like are any of the guys from last year coming back, or is it every year it's a bunch of new guys?
We've got a bunch of pitchers that are coming back, a couple position players, but most of our guys went up basically into a bigger association, a bigger league. Like they either went to the International Association or the American Association or the Frontier League, which by the way they're set up, like we're limited in pro experience.
There he is. Mason.
We have like a cap on pro experience. Okay. So like we have guys literally, once you play your third season, you can't come back for a fourth unless you're tagged as a franchise player. So if you get to that point, you either have to move up. Holy cow.
Mason found a cat at the golf course and brought it home.
Nice.
When did he bring it home?
Oh,
it's November.
Yeah. He's pretty domesticated now.
His name's Tweak.
He named
Living
him
the
Tweak.
dream.
Yeah.
Tweak.
Because
no line dancing going on at the bar at Bob's, or
no
whatever.
line dancing on Saturday night tonight. No.
Oh, okay.
He did. Mason just had some surgery. Nothing crazy. Well, not like you didn't need heart surgery or anything like that.
What kind of surgery do you have?
So, not uncommon, but at the base of his spine, right where it goes into his butt.
So he's got
a tail,
ass surgery. He's got a tail, like
yeah.
What was that movie? Shallow Al.
Yeah.
Anyways.
No, it's called like pilonidal disease, and it basically pilonidal. Anyway, you get like cysts down there, like that get really painful, and they got to lance them and like all that kind of stuff. And so it had been happening to him mainly, and Steve driving the picker, right? He's in the picker bouncing around that thing. Yeah. You got a cyst down there and it blows up and there's blood and pus everywhere.
Oh,
so he went and talked to the doctor, and the doctor was like, yeah, we can lance it and blah, 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 or we can do this procedure, which it's basically like plastic surgery on that area. They like cut a flap out, open it up, clean everything out, like take out all the sweat glands and oil glands, anything that can cause an infection, and sew them back up. And that was 3 weeks ago, 29th of January. So he's pretty much recovered. He can start going back to work, start going to the gym, sit on his butt. But
did not see this conversation happening today.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Oh, guy's okay.
Yeah, no, he's fine, and it's like supposed to be like 95% chance that it doesn't come back. But whenever I talk to anybody about this, like they're like, "Oh yeah, I had that," or like, "Oh yeah, my brother had that." Like, I'm like, wash your ass, like like.
Wash your ass.
Not your asshole, but your whole ass.
God.
But yeah, no, it's good. I mean, it was stressful. You guys know, like anytime you're getting
I don't know what
out,
that's
like
about.
when Steve got knocked out for his colonoscopy, and anytime you're getting knocked out, it's kind of what was the song they were playing when you woke up?
Timber Kesha,
yeah.
Right.
I always thought it was Carly Lee Jepsen for some reason, but
yeah, that's my walk-up song.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it all worked out. He's fine.
Yeah, that's good. But
I mean, just like when Steve was talking about his daughter going to see Ghost, right? Like when you're always freaked out about.
Oh yeah,
kids,
dude.
right?
Yeah.
So that's the funny thing is that Amber asked me to come on the show because she wants to show us a video of her favorite band, some show they do. It's some crazy thing, and it's her favorite band, and so she wants to come on the show. So I told Steve,
What's
we're going
band?
Paramore.
Oh, emo, dude. Like Riley's seen Paramore many times live.
She's gone. She's seen her. She's seen her in Seattle a handful of times.
It's some kind of contest, though. We can't be tipped off as to.
Yeah, we can't tip off what happens or whatever because she wants to show it to us. But she's going to come on, and I think she's going to show us that, and she's going to lecture us about AI. So
I think this generation, your kids, my kids, Riley specifically, going to live concerts it's
a thing. It's like it's a thing.
Way bigger for them than it was ever
more of
for
a,
us.
It's more of a like an emotional connection to the band.
Yes. Like, but just
like
going to concerts, going to live big concerts. Like Riley's flying to like Tampa to go see My Chemical Romance.
No, that's the same thing with Amber does it all the time. She'll go fly somewhere to go see a certain band. They do it all the time. She goes to LA a lot, like her and Delaney. They do stuff. And Delaney was like, that's a funny, crazy. Delaney was like One Direction. She was like one of those super fans, and she was flying all over the world to see One Direction.
Right. Yeah.
And then it was like, then it was the, what's his face? The dude. Harry Styles? Yeah, Harry Styles. And that was a funny story. It was the first job she got out of college after she got her master's degree. She was working for some agency that represented Harry Styles, and she is obsessed with him, right? And one day she was leaving the parking garage, and she has it on video. She has a dash cam. She's pulling out of the parking garage, and a guy walks in front of her, and she has to stop really fast, and she almost hit the guy. And he stops and looks at her. It's Harry Styles.
Wow.
And she freaked out. She called her mom immediately.
Yeah.
And he was coming up because he was a client. He was going to be in the office, and he showed up at the office, and she had to leave. So she missed the interaction with him, but yeah.
But these live
concerts, I know.
Like Paramore, Ghost, the stuff that my daughter's going. My daughter's seen like Blink 182 like a dozen times. My Chemical Romance. I've actually gone to MCR concerts with her, and it's crazy.
When my kids were young, they used to go to 21 Pilots. They took me to
21 Pilots. Just played in LA, but going to live, she went and saw. She is really into K-pop too, so she's seen a bunch of K-pop stuff down in LA. Who else did she go? What's her name? The Pink Pony girl, Pink Pony Club.
Chappelle or Chapel Roan.
Yeah, she's seen Chapel Roan.
Mm-hmm. My kids have seen that.
Yeah, and she just like her whole year is around going to concerts. It's all planning to go to concerts. And like I'm like, that's the only thing that gives you joy. Go do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's like that Shoresy thing.
Right.
It's weird because it's not televised. You don't know. You've seen them on the show, but what they're doing on the ice is completely. I mean, they're playing hockey, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like you're in a room with a bunch of people who are in on an inside joke,
right?
And it's really cool to like do it. Like you can't get. Like it's not on YouTube of the whole game. You may get snips and pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It's not televised. There's no. It's really kind of a cool atmosphere.
Yeah, you're part of a select group, and that's I think with Dan's point with the music and these bands. These people have the connection with their band. That's like there's something about those people. Like she would talk about that. She would like Paramore would play out in SAC at the what's the one downtown? That little.
Yeah, they played that. Back. She played there.
Yeah, and Amber was like would fall in love with this band, and she would go and interact with the band after the show. Like they'd be signing stuff, and she had conversations with the people in the band.
Mace, what's that place downtown? It's not Golden One where you can go to concerts.
No, it's a small one. Yeah, it's
Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades. Yeah, Ace of Spades. Like
Ace of Spades.
It's a tiny little place. My girls used to go there all the time. Yeah. There's so many concerts at that place. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, listen. I don't want to cut this conversation short. We'll continue this, but we're 2 hours in.
Are you going to play the music?
Let's play the music. We'll wrap it up.
I was going to say at the end of last week, like I think that was a record for playing the playoff music
for like 20 minutes
and not ending the show. Like you guys,
we'll end the show. But Steve, if you noticed,
we were playing the thing.
We were,
and we do have a production meeting tonight.
We have a production meeting tonight.
We have production meeting. Dan, you're in on the production meeting.
Steve,
Yeah.
can
Are
you
you gonna
can
play a
you see
song
something,
to see if
Steve?
it
Can you see?
gets- if it
Can you see
gets-
something, Steve? I'm touching my mic, and I'm
Oh,
touching
you
my mic,
fixed it.
and it's working.
Nice.
It's fixed. It took me a little while. I had to dig into it. Anyways,
No song.
So
tonight
next
to
week-
see if it gets.
I know I do. That's the production meeting.
All right,
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
That's the production meeting afterwards. So next week, we regale with the Shoresy season 5 spoilers. Maybe we bring Joey on. You
We
think
probably
Joey wants to
should.
do that?
I think he probably would for sure because he'll
Dan,
have
you gotta
watched
start
all of them.
watching it. I would love to have a round table of Shoresy fans
Yes,
for season 6.
we could probably even throw some highlights up. See if we don't.
I
Episodes are
truly
short,
believe,
right?
as a fan of the show, you would understand. I truly believe it may be one of the greatest television shows in the media. If not the greatest.
It's pretty darn good.
What's
I
it
mean,
on? Hulu?
It's on Hulu.
Okay, I have Hulu.
Yeah.
And it's short, right? The episodes are short.
It's like 23
minutes.
Yeah.
It's
6 episodes.
6 episodes a season.
It's like a 2-hour movie.
Like you were literally ripped through this stuff because what happens is you'll just keep going. You'd be like, oh, play that. Yeah, I can handle another one.
Yeah.
I can go with another one. And it's so fucking good.
There is one scene. I think it's the second episode. Steve, is it the second episode that we talked about?
Like season 1 or season 5?
No, this last season.
Oh, okay.
The one scene in the office with the 3 girls and him talking about the
Oh god.
the Dutch team, the Dutch players. There's a scene. The dialogue in this scene was insane, and I cannot believe it had to have taken a full day for them to get through this the way it was. It was absolutely hysterically perfect. You just got to watch it, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you see the scene. But
It's really
it's a
well
crazy
You watch
scene.
Shoresy? Are you caught up to Shoresy? He's got to watch. He's caught up. He's just got to watch the new season.
Yeah,
So he's not good.
so he's not caught up. Not caught up.
Yeah. Well,
Anyways.
he's way more caught up than me.
Well, Dan, thank
Yeah.
you for joining us tonight
Yeah.
again. Always a pleasure having you on.
Steve, you got to
talking-
finish my CRC songs.
I do. I have them. I just didn't upload them. We'll have to have you on again, dude.
Yeah.
You like
We will.
doing this. This is
I
fun.
love it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think we should have more people on it. Have us.
Yeah, having a little rando.
I mean,
you know,
it doesn't
just
matter
talking.
because nobody watches it. It's more for fucking us just to sit
Yeah,
there
and
bullshit
again,
for a couple hours.
And we'll have a couple and have multiple guys. We'll bring on, a bunch of guys.
Well,
So it'll be fun. Anyways,
me and Kevin catch all of it. Like we're you
Mm-hmm.
know.
well, you know what it means to know, for me to ask Dan, this time comes, sadly, from a podcaster point of view, with great power comes great dildos. With that, I bid you adieu.
That wraps up another episode of The Cure for Boredom. If you want more of this scintillating dialogue again, please make sure to like and
to get-
subscribe. And if you want,
I wanted to show
leave a
dildos in
comment.
our
If you do all
chapters.
three, please think about
You know?
calling for some genuine help.
I wonder. I didn't
We'll
even
be
look at the
back
chapters
next
last
week.
week.
That
I
is
should
your
look at
only
We should.
warning.
I'll be a thing. Anyways, well, you guys.
Your AI picture, you should do it raining dildos.
Oh god. I am going to give a screenshot
NSFW.
of this Reeboks and have AI write it. Or make a picture.
Nice. I like it. See what it turns out. All right. Well,
Kill it.
talk to you boys later.
Good night.
Dan's
All right.
frozen. Frozen in time. And now we can keep talking.
So this is for the Shoresy episode next week. We'll see if this hunts.
Did you write a song?
This is my favorite Joe Dolo song.
Hey.
This is Joe Dolo. This is Dolo doing his song. This is the French Canadian black guy that plays on the team.
Good intro.
Met the shawty at the Sherman, she was a little nervous, cause my reputation, I'm a bad influence, she never met a real G, never seen a whole clique, back with always lit, throwing gang sign in this bitch, yeah I'm from the east, I look my niggas from the west, everybody chillin', time to give you gonna rest, everybody drippin', nobody wearing
Good.
the vest.
We are Shoresy open next week.
This is good.
Blow it up, throw it up, show me where you from, roll it up, spark it up, yeah this how I do it, 100 no cap, always keep it real on the ice or in the streets. Yeah, that's how I live. You can try it home, I got a brand new recline. designer. She playing with my kids while I'm rolling marijuana. Light up the blunt, yeah, I do it while one. No plan.
All right, now we say goodnight.
Get it on ya.
Every wave.
You say it's
All
me.
the way.
I'm a